Playmaker, record breaker, leader, survivor, awe-inspiring competitor on and off the court.
The fact that he's doing what he's doing, as awful as he feels, I say it all the time, it's a miracle.
He truly has a different mindset compared to everyone else.
He's able to compartmentalize somehow when he gets there and to just put everything aside and just play.
Hi, I'm Johnny Jackson. I'm a senior at Ridgewood High School and I play for the varsity basketball team.
There is a lot of competitive energy. I'd say if you knew him when he was little.
He was in basketball clinics at 2 and 3 years old. He had a ball in his crib. Was obsessed with basketball from a very, very, very young age.
It's God family basketball for he and John.
Truly.
And not necessarily in that order. The order might be different for he and John both.
It's kind of like people say, you know, you want to do a job, but you want to do something that you love while doing that job. This is kind of like my job and I love doing it. Especially with what I've been dealing with recently. It brought me so much joy through such a tough time.
We knew something was wrong with John, but we just didn't know what. He was getting sick with something every other week, and it wasn't the same thing. It was just he was always sick.
We had been to a rheumatologist. We had been to a
emergency room.
We had been
general
to a
care practitioner 10 times.
infectious disease doctor.
Ear, nose, throats.
Yeah, we ran the gamut, and no one had an answer for us.
Despite averaging over 22 points per game as a junior, Johnny's weight and energy levels continued to mysteriously drop.
I think it finally came to a head when he came into the room one night and said, I think I'm dying.
Yeah.
He's like, you gotta help me.
John was diagnosed with stage 4B Hodgkin's lymphoma. I was alone in the room with John, and I knew as a mom I couldn't fall to the ground, which is what I wanted to do, and his face went white. Joe met me at home and we went on a walk with the dogs because I knew I needed to leave the house, and we pretty much collapsed.
Yeah.
On my neighbor's fence together. You know, Joe looked at me and he just said, this boy's my whole life. And it was like the worst moment of my life.
My whole world just shattered. I was like, oh, my brother has cancer. Like, it's just like a weird thing to even wrap my head around to this day.
A bunch of stuff went through my head. My thoughts just kind of were racing. Was I gonna die? Was this gonna happen? Was this gonna happen?
I know he looked at me and he just goes, I can remember it, sitting looking at me, goes, I got this. I got this. He goes, I got this.
Honestly, really, basketball was one of the first things that came to mind when I first got diagnosed. I just wanted to be in a gym alone and just shoot and just kind of escape from everything. But then when I played in one preseason game, which was crazy for me to play in, I felt pretty good playing through it. I had a port in my chest, and my surgeon said, you can totally play with the port in your chest, but you playing or not kind of just comes down to if you feel good or not. It just became like, all right, I want to play. I want to play the whole season. I kind of looked at it in the beginning like it was almost just another challenge, like another basketball game to me, just in a more challenging and different way. Cancer, it's kind of like a rival for me. It's like someone who I really want to beat, who I don't like. I lifted weights 3 to 5 times a week, even while battling what I was battling. I would do saunas every day, cold plunges, just to make sure my body is kind of holding up as best as possible.
At just 18 years old, Johnny endured 10 grueling chemotherapy sessions before his senior season's opening night. Suiting up wasn't enough. He was determined to dominate.
Anyone you talk to who's been through chemotherapy, you know that it's cumulative, right? So every round gets worse because it's building up in your body. And sure enough, there he was, opening night, not just playing a couple minutes, playing almost the entire game and scoring 30 points. I think we all just sat there and we were like, what just happened, really?
During his unprecedented senior campaign, Johnny broke Ridgewood High School's all-time scoring record, surpassed 2,000 career points, and helped lead his squad to their 3rd sectional championship in 4 years.
Seeing him on the court, this truly showed that like his strength is like no other. Like he's just out of this world.
John just made that decision from the minute he got diagnosed that cancer wasn't gonna take this from him.
Like many folks throughout Ridgewood and the rest of the country, I'm inspired by Johnny's talents, resilience, and genuine desire to motivate others. It's not every day you get to meet and support a true role model who's 1/3 your age.
You would think that the end of treatment would be the kind of the end of my story, which in some sort of way I would think it is too, just from the sickness aspect and just to kind of push that past me. But I think this will be something that I use with me for the rest of my life to help inspire people. So I would say this is very, very much just the beginning of my story.
I am beyond proud of my son because his mental toughness is what makes him who he is. I want him to feel healthy. I want him to feel happy. I want him to wake up with a light mind. I want him to live. I want him to live free.
Johnny's rigorous treatments have paid off, and he is officially cancer-free. I'll tell you what, this kid is so resilient. I know he's going places, and I am honored to be part of helping him with that next chapter.
George to the Rescue is sponsored in part by Scotch Blue Pro Sharp Painter's Tape.
As soon as I heard the Johnny Bucket story, I knew that George to the Rescue could play a meaningful role in his journey. As he continues to heal, train, and pursue a college basketball career, we want to empower him to do all of that from the comfort of his own home. Julie, Rob, come on in. Welcome to what I think can be Johnny's gym. We have some George to the Rescue veterans helping us out. Rob Tell is our general contractor from RJT, and our designer, none other than Julie from JK Interior Living. Good news is the family has a garage that's not really being used. It's kind of a catch-all. Things just get stored in there, left in there, forgotten about. Bad news is that it's an old garage. It's got oil stains on the floor, doesn't really have a ceiling, cinder block walls, so it's freezing cold. You could definitely not just work out in there right now.
I will tell you, George, rather than calling it a home gym,
No.
I think we should call it a wellness studio.
Well, that's why I brought you and Julie, all right? You know, a wellness studio does sound so much better.
Then it's more fitting for the dad, the mom, Johnny, and of course his sister.
Yeah.
Then everybody could enjoy it as like a place to work out, build muscle, and just be strong.
So you ready
Wellness studio.
Are you ready to build a wellness studio?
Sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah.
With this garage, we're pretty much starting from scratch. There really isn't much demo, so we're gonna start right off with framing.
Oh, what's up, Matt?
How are you, buddy?
You've been helping us out on George to the Rescue for over a decade.
Everybody in town and around this area knows Johnny.
No.
Johnny Buckets is
Johnny Buckets? Johnny 2K.
He's inspirational.
Now he's
Johnny
2K.
2K.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I got, too. So, yeah, we're framing everything up. Why, you ask? Because we're going to put insulation in here. This place is going to be nice and warm full season. This part is where the garage door was. This whole thing is where all of our windows are going to go. So there's going to be a wall of windows. Well, hello! Guys, looking awesome in here. Matter of fact, I got a little FOMO, so I'm going to take down this wall so that we can all be together. This is going to be a nice little doorway. You guys ready? You guys all sound really excited. All right, well, I'm excited. I love working with Rob, you know, he's always up for anything. It's like we're in a buddy cop movie.
I'm definitely the good cop. George is definitely the bad cop. You know, he always likes to get himself into some trouble. George, you're not exactly staying on that line.
I'm not.
Likes to, you know, break things and make some mess.
Woo, better the second time. Rob, you ready? We gotta kick this door down. I'll kick it like that. Yeah.
There we go. We definitely need the bad cop sometimes. Without George, it would just be boring.
Joe, so awesome to have you back on the rescue, man. I really appreciate it.
Happy to be here and participate in this great cause. Anyone who's doing a home gym is going to want good background music,
Right.
or in Johnny Bucket's case, wants it to thump. So that's what we're delivering here.
These are KEF speakers. These are the real deal.
KEF manufactures the finest speakers in the world.
Oh no, this is no joke.
So we're going to install the speakers. We're doing lighting fixtures, LED strip lights, and control.
You're making this place top notch.
We're trying.
When I said I was coming here today, a buddy of mine texted me a little message he wanted me to send to you.
What's up, Johnny? Jalen here.
Wow. Let's go Knicks, baby.
George to the Rescue is sponsored in part by Scotch Blue Pro Sharp Painter's Tape.
Hey, what's up, Johnny? No surprise. in the gym as usual.
I took a couple of days of rest after the season. I was tired with everything I went through, but now I'm back into it. I'm lifting 5-6 times a week. I'm working out basketball-wise every single day.
Johnny's put more hours into a gym than any kid I've ever seen, and he's the best player that I've coached, best scorer the school's ever seen.
I keep hearing story after story of people who hear your story and are just like, all right, you know, I'm going to pull myself up too. I'm going to continue to keep on keeping on.
We didn't have a playbook on how to handle something like this. None of us saw it coming. The way that he led and the way that our team bonded as a result, to see their strength, their courage, and their desire just to stand up and be there for a friend through thick and thin, it was really something to be part of.
Everyone seems to know about Johnny Buckets.
That's the goal, just trying to inspire as many as possible.
When I said I was coming here today, a buddy of mine texted me a little message he wanted me to send to you.
What's up, Johnny? Jalen here. I know you've been going through treatment, but also still killing it out there. You got a lot of respect from us, and we're all inspired by your story. Just wanted to invite you to the game here at the Garden. I can't wait to see you. Go Knicks.
Oh, wow.
All right.
That's awesome. Thank you. One of the biggest Knicks fans around, so I'm more than happy to do that.
I saw you were wearing this exact jersey while you were getting your treatment there. So let's go Knicks, right?
Exactly. Let's go Knicks, baby.
What's up, baby? Good? Nice to meet you. Good. Everything's good. Good.
Yeah, it was super cool to meet Brunson. For him to be the one inviting me up to the game and then getting to meet him there, just being able to talk to a role model of mine.
Saw a lot of stuff throughout the year, and don't mention that. Yeah, inspiring story, man. Inspiring story. Thank you.
Meant everything for me. He's my favorite player in the NBA, favorite player in basketball. I met pretty much every player on the roster, so they let me sit courtside for the whole game, which was awesome. Surprisingly, after the game, I went up to Kat again. He's like, wait around, I got something for you. Came back, gave me his game-worn shoes, signed them. It was truly an awesome experience. I just want to thank the Knicks, the Garden of Dreams, and George and his team for bringing me up to the game and just allowing me to have such a super cool experience.
Of course, man. Anytime, seriously, man. Inspiring story.
Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, give it the old thumbs up and definitely subscribe so you never miss a video.
Introducing the new Scotch Mount Multi-Purpose Gel Tape. Designed for epic strength through convenient removal, this double-sided mounting tape holds up to 20 pounds on a variety of hard surfaces like brick, metal, tempered glass, tile, and more. Perfect for quick fixes or lasting solutions, it's the versatile tape for projects big and small.
Oh my goodness. Guys, this looks amazing.
Huh?
Oh my goodness.
We're really getting there.
We're back at the house and I don't know, I'm not nervous, Rob's not nervous, but Julie's coming back for the first time in a while. Julie's coming? Julie's coming, yeah. Get the place cleaned up.
From the beginning,
yes,
I had this crazy concept, right?
Right.
You remember the whole wellness studio, and we're trying to get it.
We're not changing the name, are we? It's still a wellness studio.
It's still a wellness studio.
Okay, good, okay.
When you think of like spas and zen, what are the materials that you think of?
I think mahogany. I'm feeling some wood, some earth. I'm feeling rooted into this space.
That's exactly right. The reason why I decided to go with the slatted ceiling is because I knew that we were going to occupy every single wall, and so I needed a place to really display an element of beauty.
This slatted ceiling is actually very heavy, so we had to make sure it was secured properly. Now the challenge is, how do we not see this structure that's holding the slatted ceiling up?
Well, then we have to make the ceiling disappear. We're gonna paint it
matte black. We have to make sure that we're masking anything underneath. That way, it makes the mahogany feel layered. It feels like it has a little bit of depth to it.
What Julie wants is a bold, clean stripe. So let's get it perfect on the first try. R2 sent me that. Scotch Blue Pro Sharp Advanced Multi-Surface Painter's Tape has you covered with super sharp paint lines every time. With EdgeLock Plus technology, it holds 2 times stronger and peels off cleanly for up to 21 days. This looks awesome. When Julie said that she needed cabinets, who better than my good friend Jay Feingold, whose business Tailored Closet and PremierGarage are coming in to provide everything we need. When I'm in a wellness center, I can't help but be well. We need to be able to get our downward dog on.
You want me to do that?
You don't have to.
How about this?
I've been working on this. Oh yeah! It's all about the core.
You still got it. You still got it. We are the center of the wellness center. We're putting in a base unit, upper cabinets. You talked about yoga mats.
Yes.
Rightfully so. They're going to go right down here in a partition-based cabinet.
Oh, you're gonna have each little
There's gonna be
home
sections.
for each one.
Yes.
Like the Three Little Bears.
Why not?
Everyone's gonna have their yoga mat little cubby.
All 4 Jacksons.
I like that.
Yeah.
All 4 Jacksons. Whether it's a gym or a wellness studio, it needs workout equipment. Thankfully, my friends at Johnson Fitness and Wellness are hooking us up with everything we need.
We got a little bit of cardio, we got some strength in here, and even flexibility, and even the massage chair.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of weight. I visited one of Johnson Fitness and Wellness's 100+ US locations and explored all the top brands.
This is the X15 Pro. For this family, it's gonna be absolutely amazing because it's gonna be able to do what athletes wanna do, like Johnny.
Yeah.
And anybody else. Working with George to the Rescue again is a privilege. Within the last couple of years, both my dad and my father-in-law both passed away from cancer. So to be able to help Johnny and his family hits home, and we can't wait to see how they enjoy it.
This is calling to me.
Take off the shoes.
I gotta relax. Oh yeah.
This is the recovery component.
This is great. I'm just gonna rest my eyes real quick.
George, it's time to get up, George. We still have some work to do.
Where are we? Oh, wow, this is nice.
Yeah. But listen,
I just need 5 more minutes.
This isn't for you. This is for Johnny. Come on.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready. Where's Dan?
Wellness studios have a purpose, and the purpose is to really get that mind, body, and spirit connection. Every single amenity in there is dedicated toward their health overall. In the seating area, Wasbrook Home was generous enough to provide us with this gorgeous rug, these gorgeous floors, and this gorgeous ottoman.
What are those? What do you have there?
Look how awesome. Kat from the Knicks signed these for Johnny. Aren't they amazing?
Oh my God, this must be
They're
from the
literally the size of my arm. So we deliberately left a couple of walls open for some really meaningful decor. What we decided to do was get one of Johnny's basketball jerseys framed by my friend at Right Angle in Hoboken. Do you see all the signatures?
Oh yeah, I see all his teammates with their number. All these kids have been playing together since they were like middle school, maybe some of them elementary school. So it's really been quite a journey.
It's the story of Johnny. I could not possibly be more excited for the family to see this transformation of their space. Each one of them has gone through such triumph, and it's been a pleasure to give them a little piece of something that brings them joy.
The garage looks unbelievable. What a transformation. Came in, it was a really basic garage with nothing in it, just a couple of ladders and tools. We really transformed it into an unbelievable wellness center.
The thing about cancer is it's not just the person who has it that is fighting it. It's the entire family is fighting cancer. Johnny was never in this battle by himself. His parents, his sister, his entire team, this entire town was behind him. So this studio right here, this wellness studio, is not just for Johnny to get strong again, it's for the whole Jackson family to get strong again.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I can't believe this is a garage. Wow.
What really resonated with me, you came out with the diagnosis, your parents were a wreck, and you're like, I got this. You are going to inspire so many people. I'm proud to know you, and I'm proud to have just been involved in some part of your story.
The way people have stepped up to do nice things for John and for our family is the reason that I feel like we've been able to get through this whole experience.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I feel like I'm in a hotel.
Oh my God.
This is insane.
When you show the before and after, it's dramatic.
I was not expecting something so nice, and then when I saw it, I was like, oh my God. It literally felt like a resort.
Everything was just perfect, the colors, all the equipment, everything. It was just picture perfect.
I can't believe this is a garage. This is insane.
The old space was a hole.
Oh,
The new space is beautiful.
wait.
We had a horrifically old garage that had leaks, that had oil stains, and the new space literally looks like a room from the Four Seasons Hotel. John, you see this? Your teammate signed a jersey?
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
That's great.
Knowing Coach Troy took part in having all the kids sign a jersey just truly means a lot to me because they've been so good to me, especially for the past half a year to a year. I'm honored to have a part of them in the gym I get to use every day.
Johnny, look at the shoes. Oh, look.
I thought the signed shoes that you framed were a pretty cool addition. Then I looked over and saw the pictures. To have that kind of reminder in the room while I'm working out, it's pretty cool. It's a big feat.
They are some big shoes to fill, but I think you can do it.
I'll try. The weight room, definitely been a cool support to my next chapter for sure. I've never seen a squat rack like that in my life. What do you do with this thing?
You know, 35s? Yeah, we'll get you set up.
And weightlifting and staying in shape has been a big part of why I'm here today. It's helped keep me kind of in one piece.
This is so cool. I might just come in here to hang out.
I love the versatility of the space. I think it's the best thing about it. It's gonna be such a nice place for them and their friends and their teammates to come and be able to work out and chill out a little after it.
It's a place where you can escape and continue to focus on what's the most important thing, which is your health.
I think thank you seems small. What John went through was one of the worst things in the world, but we feel so grateful because we've met some of the nicest people along the way, especially George to the Rescue and everyone who was involved, Julie and Rob and everyone.
I feel very grateful for the fact that you guys came in and did that for my son and for my entire family. I will be, the biggest fan of George to the Rescue for the rest of my life.
Obviously, I went through such a rough patch in my life, but that kind of opens up the doors for people to just do really kind things. This especially is probably the kindest thing anyone's ever done, to use me as an example, just allowing me to even be here. I just want to inspire as many kids as I possibly can. I'll use this story forever, so thank you.